Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently just doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is moving further down. Yeah, indeed, we saw a little bit of a move to the upside today, but that was only because Bitcoin completed a leading diagonal here today, or overnight actually, when it pushed here into that region around 19,300. Issued an update to the Telegram and Discord members that Bitcoin is probably putting in a wave 2 correction of this higher level wave 3 to the downside, with a target in the region between 19,550 and 19,900, and we have now reached this target. And why is this? Because, or we can calculate the target. Target is between the 50% fib level and the 78.6 fib level. Can it push higher? Yeah, of course, but then it is most likely not a wave 2 anymore, which means we might see actually a breakout to the upside, which means any move that goes above 19.9k would increase the likelihood that we are also going to break here the 20,200 level and 20,500 levels, and that the imminent downward move will be invalidated. But for me at the moment, this looks quite interesting. It basically means it's all going according to what Bitcoin should be doing, because a move, at least we see a bit of structure, because this was just sliding down, right? And this sort of slow moving price action always suggests that some kind of a diagonal isn't unfolding. Now this was complete. Now we are seeing this retracement in a wave 2, and at some point here in the box we should see a reversal to the downside. Nothing is moving in a straight line, so you always expect a little bit of structure, and we need this structure in Elliott Wave to help us understand where we are in the cycle, basically. Yeah, because without a retracement here, it's very hard to determine where we are. Now we see this retracement, we've reached the target area, and at any moment in time we can now look for a possible reversal down. Again, just need to emphasize here the key resistance levels, those fib levels. We've got 19,550, which we obviously broke above. So it's not entirely clear if we will stay above it for now. Well, I mean, at the moment we're getting rejected here. So this could already be it. But for now, I think we have to expect it might go a bit higher, because there is no evidence that the uptrend here has stopped. So next resistance is 19,700 and then the $19,900 level. And it really should not exceed this level in the current scenario, which doesn't mean that if we push higher than that, we are suddenly flipping bullish. As I said many times before, it would only make the current scenario here on the chart unlikely, because any move above or below a 78.6% fib level would just make a wave 2 very unlikely. It just gives us a heads up it might actually be something else. But unless we really push above 22.1k, I'm not gonna flip bullish here. Yeah, any move which goes higher, which is not going above 22.1k, would for me only be a corrective move to the upside, which would eventually be expected to turn down. So yeah, good news, we see a little bit of structure at least, and I think this is sort of one more leg up in preparation for the move down. A little bit like what we had here, yeah, where we also talked about this recovery was just another setup for another move down, which we did. And the point is now, what would be important to continue the move down is that we just put a lower high in that would then be followed ideally by a lower low. So confirmation that we are reversing down is a break below the previous swing low, the wave 1 at 18.9k. And yeah, short term, because we only see here the price at the moment pushing higher a little bit, I think primary expectation would be we push a bit higher, 19.7 and 19.9k, and then we get into another key decision area here where we ideally reverse. You know, these are the ideal levels to reverse. Same story as we had here, where I told you that this is the ideal level to reverse, which we did. Same story here, 19.7 or 19.9k would be the ideal level to reverse and start then a wave 3 to the downside. And looking at the entire picture here, the bigger picture, The view is still here that we're coming down in 5 waves in an ending diagonal. Wave 1 done, wave 2 done, wave 3 currently unfolding with all its subwaves. Then there will be a wave 4 up and a wave 5 down that should take us sort of into the region around 14 to 15K. That is at least one scenario, a likely scenario that I see at the moment. And another scenario that we have on the chart is this. Just highlight that as well. It's the other Bitcoin chart that we talked about before. It's just a little bit of a different count, where we come down in wave 1, 2, 3, 4 already done, yeah, and we're now in the 5th wave down. Here, I think it's the same story as on the other chart, because here as well, we would assume that in this 5th wave down, we've done the wave A already, we've done the wave B, and we're now heading down in wave C of 5. And this wave C of 5 is obviously also consisting of 5 waves. So very well, you could say here as well, wave 1 done, wave 2 currently unfolding, and wave 3 down would be next. Noteworthy though, and I've got that only on this chart here, not on the other one, that we have broken out of a descending wedge. Now, you know that there are oftentimes fake outs with these, so it will get very interesting in the next few hours, I guess. At least some movement, so hopefully you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.